Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back to the X-Ray Zone. If y'all new here, y'all already know what to do, man. Go ahead and subscribe, like, watch the video. 2025 is different, man. We're gonna have fun on here. We're gonna sit there and I'm gonna drop videos every day, whether it's a video or a short. I'm gonna sit there and give you knowledge and information on things that you are seeking, things that you leave comments on. So make sure to comment because I also read those. If you looked at my videos, you see that I love to reply to you, man. I love to help. I love to give back. So this is what my channel is about, man. I'm here to have fun and here to, help you make the best decision for you. So on this video, I always get this question, like, how do I get started to become an X-ray tech? Like, how's the process? What's the process, right? So I'm gonna give you the process. I don't know how many steps you can take. I'm gonna say 3 steps, right? So the first step is this. Super important, guys. Make sure you do your research. Make sure that this is what you really want to do. Me, when I first started doing X-ray, I didn't know what I got myself into. I didn't know everything that I had to go through. I was just like, you know what? I'm 27 years old already. I want to go to school. I'm done working these, jobs that are dead end and I don't get further. Just moving job to job, and I didn't know what to do. So I went for X-ray because to me it was like manly. It was like, oh yeah, you wear scrubs, you take care of pictures of bones, and that's why I chose it. I didn't do no research. I didn't know what I got myself into. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. But if I would have done a little bit more research, I probably would have picked something different. I mean, just being honest, right? Like if we don't do research, we don't know. But at the end of the day, you have to do your research. Once you do your research on being an X-ray tech, then you're like, you know what, this is what I want to do. I can do X-ray, I can do MRI, I can do CT, I can do PET scan, I can do nuclear medicine, I can do ultrasound, I can become a lead, I can become a manager, I can become a director, I can become a radiology assistant and help doing fluoral cases. Once you do that research and you understand what you get yourself into, then you're like, you know what, let me go to my local hospital. And that's the second one. Let me go to my this one. Sorry. I kind of get sidetracked because I like to talk, and once I start talking, that's it, player. But this is the second one, shadow. Once you do your research and you feel like, you know what, radiology is what I really want to do, go to your local hospital or urgent care or whatever offers X-ray and talk to the manager or HR, whoever it is, and be like, look, I've been doing my research. I'm thinking about becoming a radiology tech. And I want to see if I can shadow. Can I please shadow? Because I want to know what you guys do on a daily basis. Now, if you're going to shadow, I suggest not going to urgent care or like a urgent care. I wouldn't suggest that because they really don't do what real technologists do in a hospital setting. So I'd rather you go to your local hospital and see if they let you shadow there. If they don't, then urgent care is fine. But the hospital is where it's at. That's where you're gonna get your C-arm, which is your surgery studies. That's where you're gonna get your fluoral studies. That's when you get your true ER, cases that, just speaking, gunshot wounds, stab wounds, football injuries, broken bones. That's where you see the real trauma. So when you work there, you're like, oh, this is not what I really want to do. Or be like, hey man, you get attached, you get like, yeah, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do that, okay? So do your research, what you want to do shadowing, and then when you're like, oh, I shadowed, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to pursue, this is what I want to do for now. I say that for now because you just don't know. You don't know what you want to do 5 years from now. You might want to change careers or whatever the case may be, and that's fine. Just because you choose a career, guys, is not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh man, the cool thing about X-ray is that you can always change because your hospital stay open 24/7. So just hypothetically speaking, if you go for X-ray and you're like, you know what, man, this ain't for me, but I'm making good money, but I want to switch to this, fine. Be like, look, hey, I'm working here. Can I please work weekends only? Let me have Monday through Friday off because I want to try to pursue something different. And boom, you have your weekend. You work weekends. Yeah, you sacrifice your weekends, but in a year and a half, because you're off Monday through Friday, you're in the second career. What career you want to do? And you'll always have X-ray to fall back on. You can always work PRN somewhere, make $40 an hour just whenever you want and keep your license. There's always ways around things, guys, all right? So don't be scared of that, all right? So then the third thing will be this. Yes, do your research. What school do you want to go? Private school or community college? Now, my personal choice would be state college, community college, because all your credits transfer. because, you know, you have to kind of compete to get in. You just know, you know, you don't take your classes and then, oh, you're automatically in, which means that they only pick the best of the best. And when you earn your spot to get into something, you become a better student, a better a tech, because you really had to work to get to where you at. You know, the thing about private schools, and I don't have nothing with private schools. I went to a private school, but they are expensive, guys. They are expensive. They're like 4 times, 5 times more than a state college, community college. And sometimes you don't get the best teachers, you know, and I'm just honestly speaking. You know, private schools tend to have a lot of teachers that always quitting, or you get a new teacher and they quit during semesters, and you're like, you go back, you had one teacher last week, you go back as another teacher the following week. It's just inconsistency, and I've seen that through all the private colleges, not just one particular one. Most private colleges are like that for whatever reason. But I did notice that when you go to a state college / community college, a lot of those teachers are veterans. They've been there for a long time. They like it, I guess, you know, and whatever the case may be. But the quality of education between a state college and a private college, a state college is always better. Yeah, and the private college will try to reel you in a little bit, because they're like, oh, you'll finish X-ray in 16 months. Okay, it's fine. But what they don't tell you is that they're cramming everything in 1 month. So 1 month is one class, and you got to pass the test. You fail, you're out. You know, and it's like, dang, I didn't get a chance to redeem myself, right? Because it's so fast paced, guys. You don't want something so fast paced because you want to get to your career, but at the same time, you want to be a good tech. You want to get the proper training. You want to go to the clinicals. You want to go to class. You want to take a 2-year traditional program. Take your time. It's a marathon, not a race, and you'll definitely become a better tech throughout your career, you know, and not only that, you'll probably be debt free compared to like a private school. The only way that I would say to go to a private school, in my opinion, is if you served our country, which thank you for serving our country, and you have a GI Bill, and they pay for everything. Then, hey man, by all means, you deserve it. You served our country, and we thank you for that. And that's the least they can do, is pay for your school, man. You know, so go for it, get your thing done, and that's it. You know. But if you're just a regular civilian, and you know, you're just like everybody else, you got to work for what you want, you got to sit there and, you know, pay your bills, and you're just, you know, when you get done, it's on you. I suggest not going to a private school, because there's some private schools, they try to like reel you in too and be like, oh, you get your bachelor's, and you don't need your bachelor's in radiology. I'm sorry, but you don't need it. You know, you don't need a bachelor's in radiology. It's not going to do anything for you. So just keep it at 100. You know what I'm saying? You want to be $80,000 in debt in 2 years, or you want to be $5,000 to $10,000 in debt? You know, like let's do the math here. You know what I mean? As I say, man, I try to help you guys make the best decisions for you. I hope that this helped you. I hope that this helped a future rad tech out there, or a medical professional, or a teacher, or whatever the case may be. I'm here to help you guys, so y'all already need to know. I got y'all guys.